This then is the Ipswich side. No real problems for manager Bobby Robson. There was a small doubt about the fitness of keeper Paul Cooper, but he's all right. Eric Gates is the substitute. 11 goals in their last 3 games, but they've played only 3 times since Boxing Day. As for their visitors from London, Orient, they've taken 14 points from the last 18, but they've had a couple of worries this week. Ian Moores, number 8, has had flu all week and only got out of bed to play today. And Tony Grealish, the number 4, passed a test on a back injury less than an hour before the start. Here's striker Peter Kitchen, whose goal-scoring took Orient to the semi-finals last season. And, of course, since then, Ralph Coates, so long at Tottenham, has joined the club.
And a lot of credit to this man here, Trilford Mills, the referee from Barnsley, who inspected the Portman Road pitch at 10 o'clock this morning, gambled a little bit as he gets us underway, but with the help of the local groundsman as well, who suggested that there might be enough give in the turf come 3 o'clock, which, in fact, is the way it's turned out to be. Both sides, in fact, able to wear a short stud on this snow-covered pitch. Ipswich in the white, attacking the goals to our right, and Orient in their familiar all-red. Two sides who know so much about the cup. Ipswich, who won it in glory at Wembley last season. Orient, of course, who had the despair of being beaten semi-finalists against Arsenal. Well, a free kick then to Mick Mills is swinging in there, and up goes John Jackson with a good safe gather for Orient. So it's now with Coates for Orient. Back for Nigel Gray, a long high up and under there. Osman underneath it and Kitchen, and it might come now for Moores. It might come for Mayo. He tried a shot. It could come for Moores, and it called for a good save by Cooper. And Orient could so easily have gone into the lead there when that long ball dropped down, and Kitchen was involved in it in the first place. Mayo and Moores both looked as though they might get a stab at it. In the end, it was Moores who shot it through a crowd, and Cooper did well. Walk finding Muren. And Muren, a little bit of acceleration. And a shot very far off target. Well, the Ipswich crowd are shouting for Arnie. Arnold Muren. Mayo. Chidozie heading it on. Kitchen with the slip. And the ball coming off Chidozie for an Ipswich throw. Grealish. And now Beattie losing it to Moores. Now for Mayo. Here's some space for Chidozie. And Mayo. Oh, there was space there for Mayo when Chidozie crossed that one in. Caught it on the half volley, in fact. And Coates. That's a very good ball there by Coates. Always going to embarrass Mayo. Mayo, number 9. Gets it away, but not very far. Muren. Go on, said the referee. Finding Mills. Beattie coming into marvellous save. The Orient defenders applauding this man, and no wonder. And Mariner commiserating with Beattie, and no wonder. He hit that beautifully. But what a save by John Jackson there. So it's Woods with the corner. Curled in. Jackson fisting it away. It looks as though it's going to be one of those afternoons for Jackson. Tibbett, time to consider a lot of things. In fact, the whistle had gone. And it's a free kick. What a marvellous save that was, though, because when Beattie hits them, they stay hit. Here's Ian Moores. Now Burley. Comes for Mayo. And now Muren to Mariner. Swiftly played back for Burley. Mariner going on, but finding Went, the barrier. And a throw for Ipswich. John Walk with it. Paul Mariner. Oh, nice ball played inside. Ian Moore's there. Walk crossing it, and Jackson's there again. Lovely ball played there inside Ian Moore's, it was, of Orient. But again, Jackson doing so well. Two sides that only met once before in the FA Cup. That was way back in 1950 at Orient when Ipswich won 2-1. Walk playing it short for Mirren. Now for Tibbett, the Welshman. On for Mirren again. In for Clive Woods. Running at Fisher. Having really frightened Orient there with a really aggressive run into their box. Coming onto the right foot, which in fact was the wrong one. And way off target. And went, not holding Weimark that time, and Walk finding Woods. Grealish hobbling a little, trying to get somewhere near Woods. Woods poking it through towards Mills. Burley with the shot and clearing that Orient crossbar. Well, the format is constant at the moment, that they are pushing men in there, they are getting in their shots. They're not really finding the target. Woods. Cross coming in again towards Weimark, and again, I think it was Roffey that time who got the good header in. Here's Kitchen. Just couldn't quite find Ian Moore's, and here's more pressure for the Orient defence to soak up as Mills takes it up again. Burley outside him. Mills with the cross, and what a good one, and what a good fist away by Jackson. That was a lovely cross by Mills, always tempting somebody to come onto it, and always swinging that little bit away from the keeper. But Jackson again did so well. Beattie, Mariner, Walk. It's gone a long way, and no penalty given. No, the referee shaking his head. Well, that was real touch and go there. As Weimark went in there, the ball always seemed to be running away from Orient there, and Weimark went in. Down he went. And a brave decision that by the referee, and a hairline one as well. No penalty for Weimark. A free kick now for Ipswich, which provokes a few ironic cheers in the crowd. They really felt strongly about that penalty a moment ago. Mills now lining it up. Osman's gone forward, Beattie's in there, as you can see. And it's Osman they're aiming for. Oh, my word! That's as close as he'll ever come to scoring without actually putting it into the back of the net. Osman, who'd made a good run. In fact, you saw him running past Mills as Mills was preparing to take that free kick. Ran on, and it was aimed by Mick Mills towards Beattie and Osman, and it was Osman's header. Well, it just nicked the base of the post. Skidding off there beyond Ian Moore's. The linesman flagging that it's an Orient throw, which they thought it was. The referee saying no, it nicked off an Orient player, and I think Orient might have been slightly wrong-footed by that. This was Burley, and it's Woods header. Trying to fist away. Weimark might be able to nick it, but in fact Jackson plunged in there, but only push it out as far as Arnold Muren. And over the top she went. Another chance goes begging for Ipswich. Oh. Well, Beattie could be in trouble there. And it was a kick by Coates, who I think was genuinely going for the ball, but he miscalculated badly there. And in fact, kicked well over the ball and straight into Beattie. And Beattie, as you can see, is in a lot of pain there. Coates, well, he's not the sort of guy who would deliberately go over the top. I think it was a bad piece of judgment on his part, this incident here, which clearly causes a lot of pain for Kevin Beattie. So Coates at least is all right. But Beattie's all right to go on. Well, that's good news. Aim towards Mariner on the far side. It's Mariner's header. Woods getting in there, and it might come for Woods. In fact, it's Gray and Roffey who crowd him out again. A throw for Ipswich. Woods on that far touch line to see whether he can possibly worm his way past Roffey. Bill Roffey claiming that was an Orient throw. Well, that's certainly an Ipswich throw. Early with it, finding Woods. Now, interesting ball, that one. And nobody quite knows where it is for the moment. Now Walk does! Oh, just wide again. Those high up and unders on this frozen surface are always causing trouble, and that one left 3 or 4 players not quite sure where the ball was. And it came to Walk, who knew exactly where it was, and his aim, well, he was just no more than 6 inches out. Muren. They'll certainly not relish a replay, Ipswich, and maybe they won't have to bother about one. No, it's with Woods. It's with Tibbett. And again, that delicate cross coming in. Again, they're all up there, just over the top, though. Mariner holds his head. It was a good header as that cross came in, and the crowd here at Portman Road at first thought it had gone under the bar. In fact, it was just over. Well, a lovely picture that is. Gray and Mariner in the heat of the battle, still able to have a good joke as it reaches the tense last 10 minutes of this game. Beattie. Mills. Muren touching it on. Orient getting it away again. Mills playing it wide for Burley this time. Ipswich crowd now desperate for a goal. Whole play in this second half has been confined to that third of the field that Woods is invading again, this time with a shot pushed away by Jackson. What a hero he's been. Woods curving inside and putting in a good ground shot. And now Woods with this corner. Can Orient hang on? Whacked away again by Ian Moores this time, but only Kitchen up. And back it goes to Cooper. Mariner's header falling though for Roffey. Forward to Coates. Out jump though by Tibbett, and here come Ipswich again. Here's Muren. Mills. Mariner. Muren. All the M's. Mills again. And now Burley. What a lovely ball by Mills. Oh! How did he get that over the bar? Burley put through most beautifully there by Mick Mills. What a ball that was inside the defender. And Burley contriving to scoop it over the crossbar. And the Ipswich crowd are now urging their side for one last big effort to get rid of this cup tie for good and all. But play on, said the referee. Wymark with time to cross, with men in there as well. Muren nodding it down. Played again for Woods. hit straight at Coates, comes to Muren, chipped in again. That time it was Moores who only half got it away. Walk in trouble, and Orient still in trouble, with a player down injured, and Ipswich coming again. Woods crossing it in low as a variation. Coates getting in the way. Chidozie now with a chance to bring it away. And a foul on the little Orient number 7. Well, Orient are going to need him in the 4 to 5 minutes that remain. Chidozie with the throw. And again with the cross. Nobody there to take advantage of it. Muren's left foot finding Woods, and away come Ipswich again. Mills. Coates going with him. That's the cross by Mills, and Muren coming up on the far side. Wymark with a chance to tee it up. Oh, and what a save again by Jackson. And in the end, it's Mariner who puts it wide. What a tremendous save again by John Jackson. Just look at that for goalkeeping reactions. And although he only half got it away, Mariner couldn't finish it off. Chidozie playing it forward. Here's Coates. Well, maybe Orient will find something now. Coates really on his way. Chased by Osman. And Cooper's right out there. And in the end, they couldn't quite get it home. Well, after all that defending, they very nearly sneaked the goal that mattered there. A great run by Ralph Coates, under pressure from Osman all the way, but not quite the finishing touch to put it beyond Paul Cooper. Well into stoppage time now, without a goal, but a tremendous performance by that Orient defence. Can they just hold out these last few seconds? Slight misunderstanding there between Gray and Roffey, but Moores with a chance to play it wide, and Roffey with a chance to get it away. But all he's done, in fact, is given it to Osman, so back it comes again. Here's Mills. Oh, at the death, Burley's right in there. Wymark's right in there. Oh, and Jackson has done it again. Look at Wymark's face, he can't believe it. It looked as though Orient had to be unlocked right at the finish there. But that man, John Jackson, was there again, and it stays at 0-0. Mayo playing it through the referee's legs to Coates. Coates telling Chidozie to go down that wing. It's an Orient throw. Referee looking at his watch again. Grealish, quite rightly, putting it down the line. Less danger can come there, but wait a moment. Here comes Coates. And another Orient throw. They are almost there. Well, the 3 First Division sides they beat on their cup run last season, Middlesbrough, Norwich and Chelsea, all had to go to a replay, and with that final whistle, Orient have taken Ipswich to a replay at Brisbane Road. What a brilliant defensive performance by the O's, not least by John Jackson, their goalkeeper extraordinary, but also by the defence as a whole. John Jackson, a whole string of brilliant saves, a superb one from Beattie in the first half, and then even in the dying seconds of the game, that marvellous save when it looked almost certain that Trevor Wymark would have scored the goal to put Ipswich into the next round. It wasn't